So, tip of the hat to you guys and girls alike. Because of... Wow. Brain does not want to work today. Oh, no. Because of, Satisfactory eventually going to be released on Steam. Oh, hi. I thought I should take the time here now to discuss some features that have been implemented and some features that still need to be implemented. First up, the usage of, oh, hang on. There we go. Anyways, I'm just gonna go over some features that have been implemented over the game's development, over the game's so far almost 4 years of development, and I'm just gonna discuss some features that like I said, I feel should either be implemented or have been implemented that I'm not too fond of. And this is before time frame. This is before as far as I'm aware, Satisfactory launches on Steam. So first off, might as well get into it. Yeah, I'm grateful for this, but this didn't exist. It used to only be inbox and tutorials, but now it's recipes. Which brings me straight into my next point. Smart plating, versatile framework, the automated wiring, the, trying to think of other things. The other two that are currently locked in industrial manufacturing, all of that didn't exist. It used to be you just make a certain amount of parts, of certain variety, you throw it in, and boom, get the next 2 ranks. But now you have to go out of your way to go and make specific parts that have no other usage other than for completing that one objective. Another, I guess not nitpick, but just update, something that they decided to do was, make it so that I'm almost 100% sure as of 2017, but, it was not up until around, if I'm correct on this, I'm not entirely sure, but I believe it was 2018 or 2019 that they went and implemented the quartz and sulfur into the game, and it wasn't until, I'm almost entirely sure, 2019 that they implemented uranium. Also, this game is still 4 years into development, and they've only been focusing on the, if I look at the map here, which this is something from the quartz update. Oh no. Hang on. Yeah, while it's on my mind, they also implemented the feature where certain enemies will go and duck and weave when you have either the rebar gun or the assault rifle, I think it's called. Another thing that I believe has been in the game for quite some time, the ability to tame lizard doggos. I'll show that in a minute. Oof, this boy is putting in work. Never mind, he's dead. Another thing that has been in the game for quite some time is that these guys are the weakest among the 3 throwing or spitters. One is the weakest. It's the most infuriating because as of, I believe the update was rather recent. I think it was, 2018 or 2019 that they implemented this. But they implemented how now, oh yeah, taming, you just throw some pale berries on the ground near the lizard. Eventually it'll eat it. Or one. And then you pat it, and then boom, bada boom, you got yourself a lizard doggo. But getting back to my point, yeah. It used to be infuriating to fight any one of the three spitter types, being the yellow, red, and green types. I was fighting the green one at the beginning, because all of them used to quite literally have aimbot. They now have margin for error of varying degrees, but they still do have some aimbot qualities, but it's not too difficult to counteract. You can juke them. Okay. Just want to make sure that stuff's still recording. Just trying to think. Oh yeah, another feature that I was doing before I started recording was, messing with oil and trying to go on link oil from one of the nodes, which also have gotten a kind of paint job and new feature, but that's besides. It's somewhere over there. Somewhere in that direction. Yeah, it's over there. But what irritates me, but it does make sense now. As of update 3, they made it so that instead of using a drill and it coming in pre-made barrels of crude oil, now what you have to do is a bit more tedious. What you have to do is you have to get this specific stupid little oil extractor. You hook it up, you wire it up, then you have to go and use the pipelines, which you get from copper sheets, which is a whole nother just time-consuming thing. It used to be a lot simpler. It used to be, you're going to take a miner of any degree, of any quality, you throw it on an oil node, and then boom, you're getting yourself oil, as long as it's hooked up to power. But now, you have to go through this whole new conundrum, which is difficult for older save files, such as the original one that I have that has 180 hours on it. Just continuing my rant here, some things really did not need a rework. It's unique that the team decided to rework, but some things didn't need a rework. Some things didn't need to be implemented differently and obtained differently. It was fine just researching it through the normal tech. But now you have to go through the awesome sync, and it takes a stupid amount of time to go and get almost anything you may want. Like, want inverted ramps are new. But you want walkways? No. Plain answer, absolutely not. You have to go through the ticket system, which is pain in the rear end. And on top of that, it's just a time-consuming headache. Yeah, it's after about like 25 or 30 tickets that the cost really starts to get out of control. mean, by that point, yeah, obviously it kind of makes sense for it to get out of control, but to the degree that it does, no. For it to be 30 tickets and having to go and use almost, I believe it's like 200,000 for a single ticket after you've obtained like 30. And it increments a long time. Drop pods are... they've remained about the same. Now that I'm coming up on it. Drop pods have remained about the same. Also, they added the feature of water, and on top of that, they've added the feature of coal generators requiring water, which logically does make sense. But like I've said, for other consoles, this isn't exactly fun. Yeah. Hang on, let me get back to base so I can continue my rant. Frame rate does not enjoy me recording. In fact, quite a few games don't enjoy me recording. Why, I have no clue. This is irritating to say the least. Oh, now you decide to semi-cooperate. Okay. Oh yeah, that's something new as of update. Ability to slide. Also, the reason over here. They did indeed change the texture of the spiked rebar. Originally, it just looked like a box of spiked rebars, as it does right here. But now, it just looks like one singular rebar. Also, wooden leaf texture changed, as well as biofuel changed from being a liquid canister kind of thing to just being chunks. Which I guess does make sense. But with the specific things for milestones and nothing else, yeah, the modular engine and the adaptive control unit, both of those are just irritating. Also, the MAM, which is what this is, the molecular analysis machine, used to be right there. But they decided to move it out here. Why? But quartz and sulfur used to be almost something, or pretty much something that you could ignore, not really worry. I'm just seeing what this is. Another thing that I've been kind of hoping for quite some time is the ability of plant production. Like, the ability to... What? I already have that. No, seriously, I already have this. Why are they giving me a third recipe for something that I can already make? Oh, that's how you make that. Okay. I already have the nutrition. All these are the exact same thing. Just different name. I'm just gonna make these real quick. Okay then. That is adorable. This is adorable. Oh my god, this is adorable. It's a little derp mobile. Oh my god, this is adorable. I didn't notice that. But, yeah, Chicken Machine is kind of just, because originally you could just do research to obtain all of this, except for the windows. That's new to update 3. Attachments. You used to be able to go and get the conveyor wall mount through, researching through the hub terminal. But now you have to go through the fix-it coupon way. Foundations, most of this is new. The only thing that isn't is walkways, which you could research. Dirtmobile is new. It's 100% new. Oh, stairs you could originally research. Or, yeah, that. Honestly, really angry. I don't have a lizard doggo. Equipment. This is just the restocks. Yeah. That's about it for things that I get to complain about. But, I mean, this makes no sense. You already get that right here. You already get that right there. I mean, sure, it's a cheaper alternative, but you still get it there either way. I'm gonna turn on. This is what you really... Yeah, research for that really didn't change. Okay. But that's pretty much it to the video. If you want to watch me fool around, I mean, be my guest. No offense to you, just... I'm honestly just gonna be going around, going and trying to make some stuff. If you wanna watch, fine. If you don't, yeah, that's fine too. I honestly don't expect too many people to watch after this point. Because it's me being a derp. Cause I have no friends cause of quarantine. Or yes, I do I have some friends, but all of them just really don't want to interact with me. I mean, they interact with me on Saturdays, because those are for the boys, but otherwise, yeah, no, they don't interact with me. I mean, that's why YouTube exists. To feed my unhealthy mental state. That's pretty much the only reason why I'm on YouTube. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm a big dumb. Yeah. I mean, this laptop's always had problems running Satisfactory, but it apparently has 10 times the amount of problems when I decide to record. Why wouldn't? And Bazinga. It's not in hard drive. Oh, whoops. Yee. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Let's research a bit of this. Oh. Keep putting the things that I need in the storages. So I'm... Let's take a bit of this. Now, let's actually research this. What is the next thing? That'd be minorly useful. I mean, not really too useful. I mean, I is big enough brain to figuring out where Bad Boys is. I am not small braineth. Okay, I need to find where I put my alien board. There it is. So, I'm also going to show how broken a single feature is. Okay. That's all researched. So, I need to make one of these. That's why. That's why I can't make one. Yeah, might as well craft some of this manually. But I want to show how broken and how stupidly easy it is to get a heap ton of medicinal inhalers. First off, but I believe it's the alien organisms. You have to go and invest I forget which line it is specifically. No. It's somewhere in here. I think it's in mycelia. But one of these gives you an oh, here it is. You research this, you get the technology to research this, the medicinal inhaler, and you may be thinking, okay, what's the point of researching that? Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Well, the point of researching that is simple. Let's say you're out and about, you're fighting stuff. Dandy. You collect the alien organs and you come back to base. Now, you're a smart person because you researched this. Well, everyone's concerned about what to go, or confused about what to do with the alien organs. You're a smart boy because you craft them into full heals. Meaning that all the damage you might have taken from the spiders or the spitters that you fought is going to be returned and then some. Because as long as you're at least semi-equipped for combat, it's not too difficult to manage to acquire a ton of medicinal inhalers. It's not too difficult. But that is it. Now, yeah. It's not a bad idea to go to bed. I mean, besides, there's nothing really interesting for me to go and commentate on. It was just me ranting and raving about how certain features didn't exist. Me being an old man. How this G104 black powder